Okay, so in this video we're going to talk about ball position and where you should have the golf ball. Now, your ball position should be relative to your low point. So what that basically means is when the club goes up, it comes down, it goes back up again, and wherever the club comes down is basically where you would want to position the ball. Now, what we tend to notice with professionals and good ball strikers is they'll have the ball further forward in the stance than you'd probably think, right? So for myself personally, I have the ball about a club head's distance inside my lead ankle. Now, the reason for this is because when I come into the downswing position, I do two things. I rotate towards my left-hand side as I sort of move my upper arm to the side of my body, which enables me to strike the ground in that location. Now, what I encounter a lot with students, and therefore I would assume and very much the case for lots of you guys, is you won't possess both of those movements, right? Now, for a lot of golfers, I'm very keen on making sure that they get this arm, the upper arm, to the side of the body, right? As you can see with some of the examples that I've had with students recently on things like video calls and doing analysis. This is absolutely key, because without this, if you start trying to turn and this upper arm is out, you're going to end up coming hugely over the top, as I'm demonstrating there. So my advice would be is if you feel like you fit into that sort of circumstance where you don't quite get this upper arm moving close enough, you don't quite sort of drop the club to the side of you, my advice would be to focus purely on that. But whilst you're working on that, and you're sort of, not quite yet working on the rotation, the sensible thing to do is to move the ball position back. So if you move the ball back into the position I'm demonstrating here, so almost right of centre, what this means is that you can focus on keeping your head still, dropping the arm down, and you won't have to worry about that ball position. And like I say, if you're someone who is trying to drop your arm down and you move the ball further forward, you're never going to be able to get there, and then you're going to kind of move your head to compensate, and the whole thing's going to become a mess. So ball position in the long run, further forward, but that is based upon the presupposition that you can turn and straighten the arm. If that's not the case, play the ball further back, get the arm moving correct, and then you can always progress it further forward. See you soon.